Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Pages of Jade, and I just wanted to do a quick video of about two notebooks that I used as a writer. The first notebook that we will be looking at is my notebook for scenes. Now, this doesn't pertain to just one particular book. This is just any ideas that I have for scenes for just possible present books and future books. Here I have the scene, and then I have like a motive for the scene, or like a reason that the scene occurred. And I just go and write any and everything. These color dots here are Pacific character colors. So these pertain to books that I'm currently working in. Others are just thoughts of different, as you can see, I took out the motive part and just did the scene and then the reason for the scene in each section. And I did add this line, as you can see, it's just like this. And the cool thing about it is if you wanted to do scenes for a specific book or month, you could circle the month that you're doing it in, but it's just random. So if I'm struggling with the scene or whatever, I will go through here and just kind of flip through it until something kind of sticks out. So this is the scene, and then this is the reason for the scene. Some scenes, like here, doesn't have a reason yet, which is fine. But I do have this to kind of, you know, inspire. Yeah. Another dot represents the color of this character that is in, I believe this is actually in book 2. But like I said, I'm not sure if I've actually used this scene. If I use scenes from this book, I will highlight the box next to them to let me know that this scene has already been used, so I'm not repeating myself. But yeah, and then I created these little paper stickers, and then I just cut them out and glue them here so that I can, you know, kind of organize them a little bit. So, yep, that is the scene notebook that I use. The next notebook is, many of you probably have seen this notebook already because I did use this as my 2020 reading journal. But then I changed into a much bigger Happy Planner notebook so that each year I can just add years to it. And I wanted it kind of in a bigger size. So this is now a notebook for books that I have read, that I have taken things from, that has inspired me, that has helped me get out of writer's block, that has described like fighting scenes or romance scenes, things that may be difficult for me to write. I also write down the vocabulary that I do not know in this notebook. So I have some little stickers. So like my tabs is Franbo. That's a video game, but I really love that video game, and it inspired me to write book 2. These are just kind of movies that I've taken things from, books that are, you know, just little small short stories. Again, there's some references from passages from the book, and then I write down the notes, and then any vocabulary that stands out. I have Shutter Island, some notes about that. Corpse Party, that's a manga. That's another inspiration for book 2 as well. And just some different things that came out of that book. I also started the Last Wish of the beginning of the Witcher series, so I found some things in there that was really helpful, so I wrote those down, as well as like words, vocabulary. There is the Asylum for Wayward, I think it's Virginia Girls, I'm not sure, I kind of abbreviated. Again, notes, things that stood out to me, punctuation, grammar, things like this right here. Like, I have not seen the use of commas like that in other books, so I wrote down the page and I wrote down different sentences that they used this kind of comma work to kind of, you know, help inspire me to use that kind of method in my work. Alice's Adventures, Alice Madness, that is also a video game that was also inspired me to write book 2. Have some Divergent, Stephen King, of course you have to have Stephen King. Just random books that I have read over the course of a few years, and anything that, like I said, anything that sticks out or scenes that I struggle with, I write them down, then come back to see how a professional did it to help me make my scene more professional-like. So yeah. So that is that book, and as you can see, it is getting pretty thick. Picture of Dorian Gray, A Little Life, and I cannot believe how many vocabulary was in this book that I did not recognize. It was ridiculous. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, I almost used all of my tabbing vocabulary, and then I just said, okay, that's enough. Took my tabs out and then just wrote down the vocabulary on like an index card. And I also have this notebook where the vocabulary words that I do find in books, I wrote them all down in alphabetical order on index cards, and I was in the process of using this to, as you can see, I divided the page, and then I put the vocabulary word here and then the definition on the side. So like, I want to try to implicate more vocabulary that other authors use versus, you know, the simple vocabulary of like middle grade works. So yeah, those are the A's. And then I have like little tabs here for when it crosses over to the B's. And then whenever I run out of pages for A's, I'm just going to probably just staple extra pages here, because I was in between of using a binder and a notebook, but I just went ahead with this. So this notebook could probably get pretty big. So yeah, I have to start on the E's. Yeah, because I finished the D's. So yep, those are the 3 notebooks that I use as a writer to kind of help inspire and help me with writer's block. So I hope you all enjoyed, and if you would like to see more, just let me know, and I will see you all later. Bye.